Samantha Caldwell had everything: a loving husband, a beautiful home, and a successful job as a lawyer in New York City. To everyone around her, her life seemed perfect. She had a husband who adored her, a career that kept her challenged, and a circle of friends who envied her life. But Samantha had a secret, one that could destroy everything she held dear. Despite the admiration from those around her, Samantha felt an emptiness inside. The spark in her marriage had dimmed over the years. Ethan, her husband, was a kind and dependable man, but their conversations had become routine, their intimacy rare. She missed the excitement of something new, something forbidden. It was in these quiet moments of doubt that the seeds of deception were planted. Samantha's closest friends, Monica, Jenna, and Rachel, had all faced heartbreak. Monica's husband had left her for a younger woman. Jenna's marriage had ended in betrayal when she discovered her husband had a second family. Rachel was stuck in a cold, lifeless marriage, bound only by financial stability and social expectations. They had lost faith in love, and they influenced Samantha's thoughts more than she realized. Every time they met for brunch, the conversation turned into a bitter discussion about love, trust, and betrayal. "Men always cheat," Monica would say. "Why should we be any different?" Their words settled in Samantha's mind like poison, reshaping her ideas about marriage and commitment. They made her believe that perhaps faithfulness was a myth, that maybe she was naive to think her marriage was different. One evening, at a high-profile networking event, Samantha met Lucas, a charming investment banker. He was younger, full of energy, and effortlessly confident. He made her feel special in a way she hadn't felt in years. His dark eyes lingered a little too long, his compliments were laced with subtle flirtation, and his laughter made her heart race. When he told her she was the most intriguing woman in the room, she felt an unexpected rush of excitement. Ethan never said things like that anymore. She tried to dismiss the attraction as harmless, but the spark had already been lit. Something inside her longed for the thrill she hadn't felt in years. Samantha told her husband, Ethan, that she had to stay late at work. It was a believable excuse. Her job often demanded extra hours. In reality, she was meeting Lucas for coffee. It was just coffee, she told herself. Just a conversation. But deep down, she knew this was the beginning of something dangerous. The way Lucas looked at her, the way he listened so intently, made her feel desirable again. She laughed more freely, felt lighter, as if stepping into a different world where she wasn't just a wife and a lawyer, but a woman with new possibilities. Ethan, trusting as always, didn't question her late return. "Rough day?" he asked as she walked in. She forced a smile. "Yeah, just a lot of work." The lie came too easily, slipping off her tongue before she had time to think. What started as innocent conversations turned into stolen moments. Text messages became flirtatious. Secret meetings turned into dinners, and the pull between them grew stronger. Samantha knew she was playing with fire, but she didn't stop. The thrill of sneaking around, the adrenaline of doing something forbidden, was intoxicating. She had always believed she was a good person, a loyal wife. But now, with each passing day, she felt herself slipping into a world she had never imagined for herself. The excitement was too much to resist, and soon, her secret life began to consume her. Ethan started noticing Samantha's distance. She was always distracted, always checking her phone. She smiled less at home, and when they were together, she seemed a million miles away. "Are you okay?" he asked one evening, his voice filled with concern. Samantha hesitated before answering. "I'm just stressed at work," she said with a forced smile. Another lie. The ease with which she deceived him both frightened and thrilled her. She felt powerful in her deception, yet something deep inside her whispered that this path could only end in disaster. Monica encouraged Samantha's affair. "Men do it all the time," she said over a glass of wine. "Why should we be the only ones expected to stay faithful? You deserve to be happy." Samantha wasn't sure if she believed that, but she didn't stop. Deep down, she feared that if she told her friends she was reconsidering, they would mock her, call her weak. She didn't want to seem weak. One night, Samantha forgot to delete a message from Lucas. Ethan saw it, but he didn't say anything immediately. Instead, a seed of suspicion was planted in his heart. He began watching her more closely, noting the way she guarded her phone, the way she smiled when she thought he wasn't looking. His trust in her began to waver, and Samantha had no idea that the walls of her deception were starting to crack. Samantha had once thought she could have everything, but lies had a way of catching up. She learned the hard way that betrayal destroys not only relationships, but also one's own self-worth. In the end, she discovered that true happiness comes from honesty, trust, and real love, not from secrets and deception. Her past mistakes haunted her, but she used them as a lesson to never take love for granted again. And when a young woman at work confided in her about considering an affair, Samantha stopped her. "Trust me," she said with deep conviction. "It's not worth it."